Howdy friendos, my name is Stuart and welcome to another one of our D&D-DBZcember videos. Be sure to instant transmission over to our Vegeta, Broly, and Goku Black videos that we've already done. And if you haven't already, be sure to charge up the Dragon Fist like button, Kamehameha the subscribe button, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and then we can spirit bomb the hell out of that bell. Dragon Ball has a lot of great characters that are fun to cover, and today is no different. As opposed to some of the legendary juggernauts in the Dragon Ball mythos, we will actually be looking at a relatively minor but very important character. The lower class warrior and father of Goku, the other Saiyan, Bardock. Bardock is a low-class Saiyan warrior working for King Vegeta and Lord Frieza. He is a no-nonsense warrior who goes on several dangerous jobs with his team of close-knit friends. This has earned him not only a reputation with the lower-class Saiyans, but even the royal family and even Frieza of being an incredibly powerful warrior. Eventually, one of his teammates, Gine, fell in love with him, and the two formed a romance, an oddity even among Saiyans. They even had two sons as Bardock continued his job. Despite the positive reputation among the Saiyans and, who his son is, it's important to note that Bardock has done some incredibly awful things. At a bare minimum, he is responsible for at least one genocide, and that's the Ceruleans from the Dragon Ball Super manga. He has no qualms with killing people on a global scale, and he tends to be pretty pragmatic about it. As such, we're going to start Bardock at Lawful Evil. Also, as a note, we will be covering all canon movie and special appearances. The arc covering him from Dragon Ball Super hasn't been adapted yet, and also Toei and Funimation haven't released any official thing for the Bardock special, meaning you'll just have to deal with Bardock suddenly talking in a different language. So please make a note of that. And with that out of the way, let's go.
Who the devil are you? We're from the future. So are we. We're from the further future. We came to stop you. Why? What they did actually turns out to be damage-free. It's what you're about to do, stopping them, that causes utter bedlam. Oh, come on.
We've almost arrived at planet Vegeta. What do you figure this is about? It must be important if Frieza ordered all the Saiyans to assemble.
On his way home from a mission, Bardock notices several of the Saiyans have been called back. After telling his teammate Leek to remove his scouter, Bardock suggests that Frieza probably means to kill them all, only bothered when he finds out that Frieza's taken an interest in a familiar legend about golden warriors. True neutral.
Wait, hold on.
Where's Raditz?
Off-world. He's in the military now, teamed up with Prince Vegeta on some planet.
Returning home to his wife, Bardock checks to see where Raditz and his newborn son Kakarot are. Behind closed doors, Bardock decides to save Kakarot based on his hunch, stealing a pod in the dead of night. Chaotic good.
Why don't the three of us... In that case, why don't the three of us run off somewhere together?
We can't. They'd use their damn scouters and be able to track us down in no time.
Bringing Gine with him, Bardock enacts his plan, admitting if he's wrong, he'll collect their son, Kal-El. Sorry, wrong alien. He also doesn't escape with Gine, as their power levels would attract Frieza's attention. Wishing his son luck, Bardock watches his son leave 1 month before Planet Vegeta's fate. Chaotic good. Time passes as Bardock continues accepting more jobs from Frieza. This includes Planet Kanassa, where Bardock and his team kill a planet full of psychics, a job even Frieza's elite were concerned about. Lawful Evil, at least twice.
Bardock says he remembers everything.
Right. Don't make me laugh, Fasha.
Resting after a night of murder, Bardock is attacked by the last Kanassian. Receiving an ability to see the future and read minds, Bardock kills the alien after being taunted that the Saiyan will also witness the death of his race. Chaotic evil. Waking up, Bardock witnesses the first vision and is in a healing pod. He writes it off as a bad dream and ignores the orders for bed rest. When he learns of a new job given to his team by Frieza himself, Bardock is overjoyed and rushes to join them. Chaotic neutral.
It looks like they plowed right through this one. I guess I taught those knuckleheads something about fighting after all.
Arriving on planet Meat, yes, that's really its name, Bardock looks over the carnage, initially thanking his crew for what they did before learning it was a trap. With his teammates dead or dying thanks to Frieza, Bardock cleans their wounds and sports a bandana in honor of his team, and swears vengeance. Neutral good.
Paid us back in our own...
Do you really think that it would have made a difference, Bardock? I mean, really?
Confronted by Frieza's elite, Bardock faces them head-on. With even another vision interrupting him, Bardock presses on and survives Dodoria's blast. With time running out, Bardock rushes back to save Planet Vegeta. Chaotic good.
Great. Frieza. Oh man, not good.
Flying back home, Bardock is able to see into Frieza's mind and realizes his hunch was right. Planet Vegeta will be destroyed. Bardock tries to warn the other Saiyans, who laugh off his warning as ramblings of a delirious, injured, low-class warrior. Lawful good. With no one coming to help him, Bardock fights his way up to Frieza's ship. Even in the face of death, the injured Bardock calls out the tyrant. Frieza obliges as Bardock tries in vain to kill him. Neutral good. As Frieza's planet-busting attack hits him, Bardock sees one last vision, his son, now grown up on Namek. Realizing that his son will succeed where he failed, Bardock smiles, his life ending with the Saiyan race. True neutral. As we mentally prepare ourselves for the final part of this episode, be sure to check out the Dragon Ball inspired PDF over on LoadingCrewCrafts.com. Have you wanted to play your own Dragon Ball campaign in D&D or Pathfinder? Well, now you can with this handy PDF. Play as the Saiyan or half Saiyan OC you always dreamed of. Not interested in playing Golden Warriors? Try out our Namekian or Frost Demon or even Majin for some extra fun. Apply the special classes to your game no matter what race your character is. Check out the link in the description and begin playing today. Now, back to the video. Waking up somehow alive, Bardock learns from the aliens Ipana and Barry that he is on Planet Plant, the original name of Planet Vegeta. Bardock catches on very quickly that he somehow ended up in the past and ignoring the kindness of the planet's people. Chaotic neutral. Spotting a ship that looks eerily similar to Frieza's, Bardock rushes in to confront the space pirate Child's men. Bardock makes quick work of them, but insists that he didn't do it for the Plantians. Chaotic neutral. Deciding to stay long enough to heal, Bardock is naturally confused on how he somehow ended up in the past, as are we all. He then ignores this in favor of rehab, accepting food and medicine from the Plantians, bonding with Barry all the while. Neutral.
What?
Fully recovered, Bardock learns that Chilled and his men have arrived and are attacking, and while he tries to insist that it doesn't concern him, Bardock remembers his fallen comrades and rushes in to help after Barry asks. Lawful good.
Bardock? Ah, 君か。
Stopping Chilled's men, Bardock sees that the pirate is the same species as Frieza. Flying into a traumatic rage, Bardock begins attacking violently before getting smacked down. Chaotic neutral. After Barry is attacked, Bardock has had enough. Calling himself pathetic, Bardock gives into the rage mounting ever since his teammates had died and becomes the Super Saiyan. He then proceeds to obliterate Chilled, in doing so, starting the legend of the Super Saiyan. Neutral good, and yes, Nat 1 bullshit, even if it looks great. Bardock had the potential to be a colossal mess. You can really see aspects of both Raditz and Goku in Bardock. He's a gruff fighter, but as we see in the Broly movie, he weirdly has a heart. He loves a good fight and challenge, but is also odd amongst the Saiyans for caring about his family. And honestly, it kind of makes Bardock way less special as far as protagonists go. Team 4-Star and other reviewers like them have mentioned several times that turning Bardock into a rebel with a cause makes him less compelling and less interesting. I've never exactly hidden the fact that I think complex, like morally gray characters are way more fun to watch, and I like it when my characters are a little problematic. People are fucked up, and so should this guy be. I think Bardock is used well when you don't make him an important figurehead in the Dragon Ball universe. He works better as a low-level Saiyan, and he showed the threat that Frieza was to their race. Yet, unfortunately, it just makes him less special if you suddenly make him a Super Saiyan always capable of doing that. It doesn't take away from Goku, but, like, when you add stuff like the episode of Bardock, it suddenly makes it way less compelling because you know that Goku's father was a Super Saiyan. It makes Goku's transformation less special. And the irony is kind of funny. It's a little funny that Frieza was so scared of this transformation that not only did he turn Goku into a Super Saiyan, but he's the one who started the legend by sending Bardock to the past, unknown. It's just really stupid. I get the irony and it's funny, but like, if this idea was divorced from Goku, maybe it'd be a little bit more interesting. Really, when it comes to this whole philosophy of Blood of the King that Vegeta's always harping on about and Goku defying it, it kind of stomps on that theme there. It's no surprise that a lot of people label the episode of Bardock as a what if and don't consider it canon to the series. It makes Goku seem like a weaker character, because narratively, of course, they would become Super Saiyans. If Dad becomes Super Saiyan, son should probably become Super Saiyan, and probably so should grandson. They're a great big Super Saiyan family.
Yes, naturally, it's a Super Saiyan bargain sale.
Personally, I think the idea of the Super Saiyan myth being originated from a character like Broly is way more interesting. I like that we established that Goku was fulfilling a prophecy, but the prophecy was incorrect and it was referring to someone else. I think that is the best Super Saiyan twist we're ever going to get. And if this video does well, I think I will cover Goku in the future. We have more Dragon Ball characters to cover this month, so be sure to tune in next time as we revisit some of the other villains. Thank you to the patrons, and I'll see you all next time.